Is Hachzek Musar Yomi Baruch Hashem, continuing to learn Pirkei Avos Yomi with the incredible Pirush of Rabbeinu Yoina. We're in the middle of the second Mishna of Pirkei Avos, the three pillars of the world, or the three entities that the world was created for. Torah, Avodah, and Gemilas Chasadim, and we begin by Allah Avodah, with a piece of Rabbeinu Yoina, which personally I have a special endearment to. I was introduced to this piece of Rabbeinu Yoina many years ago, and you'll see there's such a critical detail here that we all have to learn. So says Rabbeinu Yoina, V'Alo Avodah. If anyone, we're going to try to utilize the page numbers from the incredible Hachzek, Pirkei Avos that they produced. So we're on page 12 over here. V'Alo Avodah. Says Rabbeinu Yoina, Ki HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bachar B'Yisrael Mikol U'Mos, because Klal Yisrael has been chosen from all the other nations of the world. Ubachar B'Eretz Yisrael Mikol Haratzos, and Eretz Yisrael is chosen from all the lands. Ubachar Yushalayim Mikol Eretz Yisrael. Ubachar Yushalayim Es Sion. So we have the whole world which filters into, which we have the whole world that filters into Klal Yisrael, into Eretz Yisrael, Yushalayim, to the Beis HaMikdash, to Tzion, K'mishnemar, Ki Bachar Hashem B'Tzion Iva L'Moshav Lo. Ubachar HaBeis HaBechira, and Hashem chose the Beis HaBechira, the Beis HaMikdash, B'Shel HaAvodah, because of the Avodah Shekas of Boy Rotzain. Shenemar the return of the Hashem. Hinei. So when you do the math, what do we just come up with? Ki mipnei Avodah Nivru Kol Olam Kuloi. If the whole world is for Klal Yisrael, for Eretz Yisrael, for Yushalayim, for the Beis HaMikdash, for the Avodah, that means the entire world is for the Avodah. Us, unfortunately, B'chateinu Charav HaMikdash, the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed. Ubitla Avodah. V'atfilah Elenu Achshav B'mkayma. Now the tefillahs that we say each and every day are in the place of the Avodah. What is the Avodah? What is the service of the heart? So now that we understand the entire creation of the world was for Klal Yisrael, Yushalayim, Eretz Yisrael, Yushalayim, Tzion, Beis HaMikdash, Avodah, serving Hashem in Beis HaMikdash, which is translated in contemporary times to what? To Tefillah. This is the pasuk. What pasuk? The pasuk we say for each and every Shemoneh Esrei. Hashem Sfasai Tiftach V'Yagitil Yisacha. Says Rabbeinu Yoina, She David HaMelech Amr LePasuk Zeh. David HaMelech said this pasuk when Al Chatas Ba'Sheva Sh'Aya B'Mezer Rabbeinu Yoina Ma'aseh Machlokes Rishonim. Rabbeinu Yoina learns that the Aveira David with Ba'Sheva was B'Mezid. That's how he learns. Ve'ein Mevi'in Karban Al Zaynais. And of course, you do not Aveira B'Mezid. There's nothing you could do. You can't bring a carbon. Val Zeh Amar. So says David HaMelech, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you don't want my karbanos. If you would, I would bring it. You don't want my burnt offering. So what should I do? Says David HaMelech in despair. If I would have been able to bring a carbon, of course I would have done it. Achshav, Sheni Yachal. But now it's impossible. So what should I do? Hashem Svasai Tiftach Ufi Agiti Lasecha. It's impossible. So Hashem, open up my mouth and allow me to sing your praises. Utikabel atfila b'makom carbon. Accept my tefillah in place of a carbon. And forgive me for my sin. So before every Shemoneh Esrei, when we utter these 7 words, what are we bringing to mind? The entire world's creation for this avodah. For this tefillah right now. V'gam anachnu and us. Shenanu karban v'lechshechaber lanu. Of course, we don't have the karbanos. Loizdanos, loishagagos. Hashem svasai tiftach utkabel tilasinu makam karbanos. How incredible, the incredible words of Rabbeinu Yoina. And we conclude today's share with the third entity in the Mishnah, which is Gemilas Chasadim. Kenin Shamar, so proves Rabbeinu Yoina why it was the world's created for Gemilas Chasadim, loving kindness, Gedei Gemilas Chasadim, Yosef and Tzedakah. It's even greater than charity. Why? Shegemilas Chasadim Ibein Lanim Bein Ashirim, both for the rich and the poor. Tzedakah and Lanim. Gedei Gemilas Chasadim, you know it's so great. Shebein Beguf Bein B'Mayna. You could do a chat, you could do a chesed, you could do a kindness with your body and with your money. Tzedakah, ain't all been mine. Zashamer and I say brutalani misbarach sheish brachas. You give $1, you give a bruti, you get 6 brachas. But you say something nice to him, you make him feel good. How many brachas do you get? Mitbarech ba'achat asrei, you get 11 brachas. Is to choose the good over the bad, to give to the better people before others. And if you give indiscriminately, it's going to come back that you can end up giving to people who are not fitting for such. But when it comes to a chesed, there's no such thing as a person befitting. I need to give a chesed to the right person. It's not true even to the wealthy. Someone could be a millionaire, but right now he doesn't have the cash. Lend him the cash. To give them good advice is another form of a chesed. Just like oils and incense makes your heart greater, happier. You could sweeten your friend, you can make him happier with a good piece of advice. And for this, the world was created. Charity uplifts people, but the kindness is the atonement for all our aveiros. The king desires whatever that which the servant does. Why are these psukim put together? Elevate, lifts up the entire nation. But the chesed gives the atonement. What does Hashem want? Those who are wise. The fun of Kevin and Maskil Yudeh Last Hussein Rabbi does the will of his master. We learn the incredible importance of a chesed, of a good word, of a kind deed, even more than the charity, a pillar of the world. And we'll pick it up in the third Mishna on the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.